This is an ABC News special report.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Jennings at ABC News World Headquarters. We want to bring you up to date at the shooting at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado, which is a suburb just to the south of Denver, Colorado. There is considerable chaos out there at the moment as you look at our local station in Denver now, taking shots of a variety of SWAT teams in the area, moving in on a high school where we believe at least 2 men or boys dressed in black trench coats and wearing masks have been on a shooting spree inside the high school. As we continue to watch this, we are joined by Steve Davis, Deputy Steve Davis, in the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Deputy Davis, can you tell us what you know?
Certainly. Just before noon, Peter, our deputies were dispatched to Columbine High School.
Please.
And there were reports of numerous shots being fired in the school. Also, some explosions were heard in the school and some fire seen in the school. When our deputies responded and arrived, they were met with some gunfire. It's my understanding the deputies returned some fire, but it is unknown whether a suspect was hit. I don't have any indication that any deputies were injured.
Deputy Davis, we're picking up snatches of information from a variety of sources. Let me play them to you and tell me if you can confirm or deny them.
All right.
That there are at least 2 gunmen in the building holding some students hostage.
We feel that there are at least 2 gunmen. The hostages, I cannot confirm. I don't know that to be a fact.
Do you believe there are students at various locations still inside the high school?
There certainly could be, but I don't know that to be a fact.
Do you know how many students outside the high schools have actually been injured?
It's my understanding that 3 have been transported to area hospitals and that there are more victims. Their status is unknown, however.
Do you know of any students still in the high school to have been injured and are still in the high school?
I don't know that. I can't confirm that. However, we have 4 SWAT teams that are working in the school now to clear that school.
Anything else I've missed in asking you what's going on?
It's just a little sketchy at this time. It's still a situation that we're working, so information is still coming in as we are on scene now, Peter.
I very much appreciate you taking the time. I know how busy you are. Sarah Spalding is the spokesperson for Swedish Hospital in Denver, where at least, Sarah, I believe, 3 students who've been injured have been taken?
We currently have 4, Peter.
Right. Can you tell me what their condition is?
Sure. We have 2 girls and 2 boys. They're all in serious condition. We have 1 young woman who has at least 9 gunshots to her chest, another young woman with just 1 gunshot to the chest. And one of the boys has been shot in the back, and the 4th boy was shot to the chest and arm.
I know the circumstances probably don't warrant it. Were they able to tell you anything about what had happened inside?
No, actually, we've been working very hard to get their names, addresses, phone numbers, to enable us to contact their families. That's really, we're focused on that and taking care of these kids.
I appreciate you taking the time. Sarah Spalding at Swedish Hospital and Deputy Davis at the Jefferson County Sheriff's Department. So the situation currently is that at least 2 gunmen, we believe, are still inside. There have been a variety of witnesses, students and otherwise, who've shown up talking via telephone, but it's very difficult to know whether or not they are all completely real. In situations like this, we do on occasion get hostages, but we do believe there are a number of students still in the high school. The gunmen are still there. Variety of reports about shooting which began below the school cafeteria. Other children coming out of the school describe having been in the library when one of the gunmen came in. There's a description of them carrying automatic weapons, in one case described as having something equivalent to a Uzi, which is an Israeli submachine gun. And there are a variety of reports that there were explosions inside the school as well. It is, to understate it, a fluid situation with a variety of law enforcement agencies convening on the school from around Jefferson County and other places in Colorado. SWAT teams, as you can see just a moment ago, moving in on the school. A story which is still clearly not by any shape of the imagination finished. I'm Peter Jennings in New York. Look for more on World News Tonight.